After that, okay.
Yo, Joseph, don't be doing that, man. I'm trying to get serious, bro. Like, this. Hey guys, it's Claudice.
And Eleni.
Welcome back to What's Happening Right Now. Today, we'll be covering the latest topics on fashion, entertainment, food, and more things that Wright should know about. Let's start off with the school announcement and a reminder to students that the second quarter is coming to close this month on the 24th. Make sure to check in with your teachers if you have any missing work to turn in.
Moving on, I hope everyone's been having a good year lately. Now let's go to Joseph, who will be asking students what they want for 2023. Let's tune in.
So today I'm going to be interviewing a few people on what they want in 2023. Let's go. All right, what do you want to forget coming into 2023?
All the losses, I guess.
What losses, though?
The games.
Being slow. I was slow as 2022. He was faster than me. That's the worst part. He was at first day, but the second day I cooked him.
I want to forget Day back there. I want to forget about Day because, you know, he's a bad influence on me, and I don't like that.
I want to forget about
Bro,
all these girls, for me, all these girls.
Being lazy, I guess, because I want to, like, stop being lazy, you know, trying to actually put more effort into the things that I do.
What is one thing you want to buy in 2023?
Oh, yeah. VR, I ain't gonna lie.
You got the money for that?
No.
What do you guys want to do more of in 2023?
Learn about cars.
You need to get better at basketball. Say that.
What? Yeah, get better at basketball. Why he play with me, though?
Do better in class.
He need to do work. That's what he need to do.
You already know me. I want to start cutting a little more hair, you know.
He lined me up and stuff. See, I have my girl on the phone, and I want to, like, keep my relationship going, you know.
I want to get, like, more money.
You want to get money up. You want to get his money up.
Personally, me, want to get a girl to...
My segment on what's happening right now. I'm done.
What great New Year's resolutions. Personally, my New Year's resolution is no more boys. You want to know why? Well, we're not going to go there. But best believe I will be focusing on myself because I'm all that matters. Next up, we have my segment covering the latest celebrity tea. Check it out. Hey y'all, it's me, Claudice, and I'm back with another segment of Celebrity Tea. Today's topic will be about the one and only Robin Rihanna Fenty. Some of y'all might have heard that Rihanna will be performing at the 2023 Super Bowl. This is big news, especially considering the fact that Rihanna hasn't performed since 2018 and hasn't released an album since 2016, and fans are eager for her to drop an album. Rihanna has been focused on things other than music. In 2017, Rihanna launched a beauty line called Fenty Beauty, which was a major success for her. She also has a clothing line called Savage X Fenty, which was another successful hit. Rihanna became the youngest self-made female billionaire from the Caribbean island of the Barbados. In May of 2022, Rihanna gave birth to an adorable baby boy whose name has not yet been revealed. In October of 2022, Rihanna released a song called Lift Me Up for the Wakanda Forever soundtrack. Y'all should really go check those out if you haven't already. That's it for Celebrity Tea. Peace out, guys. Isn't Rihanna so beautiful?
For all my beauty gurus out there, if you want the perfect foundation shade, shop at Fenty Beauty.
Let's now go on from beauty to spooky. Here is Tony with his segment on Friday the 13th.
Hello, Wright Tech, and today is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is always a day that has a lot of superstition and fear around it, and I always wondered why. So today, we will go through why Friday the 13th has so much fear around it. The first reason why people fear this day is because 13 is a number people consider with bad luck in Western areas. As opposed to 13, 12 is a very lucky number due to a lot of good things happening with the number 12, such as 12 days of Christmas. Now back to 13. 13. In the Bible, the 13 guests who came to the Last Supper, Judas, was the one who betrays Jesus. Another reason why this date is thought as bad luck is because of the bad events that happened on Friday the 13th. Some of these events that took place are the German bombing of Buckingham Palace in 1940, the murder of Kitty Genovese in 1960, the cyclone that killed more than 300,000 people in Bangladesh in 1970, the disappearance of a Xinjiang Air Force plane in the Andes in 1972, the death of the rapper Tupac in 1996, and the crash of the Costa Concordia cruise ship off the coast of Italy, which killed 30 people in 2012. One last reason why people fear this day is because the movies have the same name with it. Friday the 13th is a huge horror franchise with a lot of movies, a TV show, comics, and etc. So even if you have not heard of the other stuff, you will probably be scared of the date just because the movie has it as a title. Let's go outside and go ask people how they feel about Friday the 13th. Do you believe in Friday the 13th?
No.
No, I don't believe in the superstition.
Yes.
I think so.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
Yes. There's always like weird things that happen.
Yeah, I do. One time when I was walking home, this big scary man came out of nowhere and he jumped on me.
So these 3 reasons are the main reasons why people have superstition around this day. Thank you for watching and have a nice Friday the 13th.
Whoa, I just got chills. Well, at least nothing spooky will actually happen, I hope. Now let's go on to Efren's latest news on Andrew Tate.
Emory Andrew Tate. You may hate him, you may love him. Recently arrested and put behind bars after Romanian authorities investigated and accused him and his brother Tristan Tate for human trafficking. He was also hospitalized and no further details were disclosed. But he was seen handcuffed to his brother, led by authorities, after being in the hospital. As of today, he'll be in jail for the next 30 days. Even though a lot's going on right now, he's still tweeting and updating his followers who held a protest in Romania, telling the government to release him. Now I'll be asking people's opinions on Andrew Tate and their reaction on the recent events that's going on with him. I'm Chino, also known as Efren Bonilla, and this is my segment on Andrew Tate. Today I'm here with Mr. Colantonio, and I'll be asking him his opinion on Andrew Tate. So hi, Mr. Colantonio.
Hello, Efren.
What do you have to say about him getting arrested for human trafficking?
It doesn't really surprise me. Andrew Tate has a history of fleeing the law. I think he fled to Romania particularly because they have loose laws on domestic violence. It wouldn't surprise me if these allegations are true, but you hope they're not.
Thank you, Mr. Colantonio, for your time.
Of course.
That's one way to look at him. Now let's get another perspective from one of our students from electrical. All right, so now I'm here with my man Ian.
Yeah.
All right, so Ian, what are your thoughts on the multimillionaire, former professional kickboxer, social media personality, Andrew Tate?
I think he's inspiring and he's a good role model out there for the young men, you know?
I feel you on that. So what do you have to say about him being arrested for human trafficking?
I think he's innocent, you know, but for right now they think he's guilty, so, you know.
Feel you on that. Thank you for your time, bro.
Safety.
Safety. In conclusion, there are a lot of strong views on Andrew Tate, but that is because he's such a polarizing figure. That's all for today on Andrew Tate. I'm Chino, also known as Efren Bonilla, and thank you for watching.
Anyways, here is Donnie with fashion news about Nike Tech and people's opinions on them.
Hello, this is Donnie, and today I will be covering fashion news. In this segment, we will be discussing the Nike Tech and if it's still popular here at Wright Tech. Nike Techs were first released in 2007, and it comes in sweatshirts, sweatpants, tracksuits, and fleece hoodies. As of recently, it's been popular amongst teens and rappers such as K-Flock and Central C. And now I will be asking students their opinions. What do you think about the Nike Tech?
I mean, I personally wouldn't rock them. I feel like it's just like a basic thing everybody has now. But I mean, if you like them, you like them, but that's just not my way of styling my clothing.
What is the reason for having a Nike Tech?
It pulls a lot of attention too, like everybody be looking at it.
that's really nice, you know. It's nice colors and stuff.
Why do you think the Nike Tech is so trendy?
I mean, I think it's trendy because like drill rappers like wear them a lot, and I feel like students in general, not only in Wright Tech, like they take from that and like they get influence from that and they want to wear it.
What do you think about the Nike Tech? Is it still trending or is it dying out? Let me know your opinions. Thanks for watching.
I know it's still pretty far till summer, but here's my segment on some traveling tips to my home country, Greece. Want to go to Greece? I have some good tips for your travel needs. Today, I will show you breathtaking places, fashion accessories, and delicious foods that you will find on your travels in Greece. First, let's start with the different places for you to travel to in Greece. A few popular places are the city of Athens, or the island of Crete. Athens is usually the go-to when traveling to Greece. Athens is the most popular city in Greece and is named after Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Then there's the islands like Crete. It's pretty small and only a short distance from Athens, but the beaches there are gorgeous and the water is the clearest shade of blue. Then there's even smaller towns like Doamaida, which is secluded and nowhere near a source of water. It is a very nice town where the streets are close together and it's very safe to walk, even by yourself. Now on to Greek fashion. There's not much of a difference between Greek fashion and American fashion, but when it comes to jewelry, Greece has very good taste. Jewelry from Greece has symbolism of its culture, like the cross. The cross is almost always seen on bracelets and necklaces. And finally, let's talk about one of my favorite things about Greece, the food. Some of the popular foods are souvlaki, which are meat kebabs, or pasticcio, the Greek version of lasagna that is packed with rich flavors of cheddar. There's even gyros, a sandwich-like food filled with tomatoes, lettuce, onions, and chicken, and wrapped inside pita bread. Well, that's all for today. If you do decide to go to Greece, make sure to explore, take lots of photos, and enjoy the beautiful landscapes and beaches there. Safe travels!
Well, Lenny, that's pretty cool. Now I want to go to Greece. And finally, to end our show, we have Angelina covering some delicious dishes for the Super Bowl.
Hi, Tech. As you know, the Super Bowl is coming up on February 12th. A lot of people will be having parties and eating with friends and family. That's why we're going over the top 5 most popular foods to have on Super Bowl Sunday. For number 5, we have pigs in a blanket. First are these mini hot dogs that are perfect if you want something bite-sized. For number 4, we have sliders that are mini hamburgers and are good for parties. At number 3, for third most popular, we have pizza that's easy to make or order. For second to first, we have guacamole, which is easy to make and doesn't have a strong flavor. And then for the first most popular, we have chicken wings to top it off, which can be made or ordered. That's all we have for today. Enjoy the game and have fun.
Wow, telling about all this yummy food is making me hungry.
That is all for today. Thanks for tuning in with us on what's happening right now. Peace out, guys.